Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Amber Campbell. I'm an indie author and a freelance editor. I have 2 poetry collections out, which you can purchase anywhere, paperback or ebook. You can also request them through your local library, which means on that note, yes, my second collection of poetry, Missed Arrows, is officially off of Amazon's Kindle Select program, aka Kindle Unlimited. It was on there from February 13th, 2024 until May 13th. To a absolutely horrible 3 months of sales, or in this case, page reads. So I want to dive into what Kindle Select is, the pros of it, because there are some, the cons of it, which are the reasons why I am leaving, and how to make the decision to publish your ebook wide or exclusively based on your goals. The Kindle Select program is an option authors can choose when uploading their books to Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP. It's known to readers as Kindle Unlimited, or KU, in exchange for offering their books for free via Kindle readers in exchange for a smaller profit. Authors agree to make their ebooks exclusive to Amazon. For those who are new to this idea, this doesn't just mean refraining from uploading to Draft to Digital, Barnes & Noble Press, or Kobo, but also from offering it for free on your website or to your email subscribers. Essentially, you own the rights to your work, but none of the distribution. Kindle Unlimited is a subscription-based service that allows readers to borrow up to 20 ebooks a month for one flat fee of $11.99 per month as of May 2024. I did some research. I couldn't find exactly how many users are enrolled in Kindle Unlimited, but a few sites estimate around 4 million. Now, the books users read aren't owned by them, so once they reach 10 books in their library, they do have to return one in order to get a new one. Also, just because a book is downloaded doesn't mean the reader will finish or even start said book, much like library books. However, unlike library books where the author has made a royalty from the sale, whether it's when the library ordered the book or per each checkout, which library services such as Overdrive and Odilo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, offer, for Kindle Unlimited, profits are based on Kindle Edition Normalized Page Reads, or KENP, as you'll see on a lot of author tubers videos when they're showing their sales numbers. Not only are you not guaranteed a royalty from a book being borrowed on KU, the return is pretty dismal. For example, my poetry collections are between 100 and 115 pages for the ebook. According to Kindlepreneur's KENP Calculator, which I will link below, they're amazing, my poetry books earn between 42 cents and 46 cents per book if it's read in full. So compared to the $2.69 I'm currently earning selling an ebook for $3.99 on Amazon, the profits are bad. If you're a new author trying to reach readers while offering them a way to read your book risk-free, Kindle Select's a great program to start out on. However, that inclusion doesn't guarantee readers will find or even borrow your book. Missed Arrows was in the Kindle Select program for 3 full months, and I earned 0 page reads. As far as I know, nobody even checked out the book. I potentially missed out on ebook sales during release month because I enrolled my book in Kindle Select. However, from experiences I've studied from other authors, the genres of romance, fantasy of any kind, and young adult tend to do really well for KU readers. Poetry has a very small audience, and while I appreciate my girl Taylor drawing focus to the genre, it's still one of the least read genres in terms of modern readers. Okay. Just so you don't think I'm super negative, let's jump into the pros. So I mentioned a couple already, which include reaching new audiences, and then, there are genres that see great return on Kindle Unlimited. Some other pros are that if you want to focus on writing and limit the publishing side of things, uploading your book to one site makes this far easier on you. So you can even only upload your paperback to Amazon's KDP and not bother with Barnes & Noble Press and Ingram Spark, the latter of which I highly recommend you avoid if you hate the publishing parts of being an indie author, because they are not user-friendly, as you will see on any author tube videos on here. Ads are also easier to manage if you're only running ads on one site, in this case, Amazon. The majority of the population buys items online anyway, and the #1 retailer is Amazon. So why not grab your readers while they're already shopping? It's free to upload to KDP. You collect 1 payment per month for your sales, which is much easier during tax time when you're trying to do all that instead of gathering 4 or 5 different tax forms from all the different aggregators that you publish to. If you want more time to focus on writing and less on publishing and marketing, Kindle Select may be the program for you. Now we're going to dive into the cons and mainly the reasons why I have decided that Kindle Select is not for me at this time as an author of poetry. So the cons is that you are limiting your audience. There are readers who are adamantly against Amazon for good reason and their powerhouse control of commerce and therefore refuse to use it. Those readers are buying books from indie bookstores or getting them from the library, neither of which are available to your ebook if you're in Kindle Select. You also run the risk of putting all your eggs in one basket. Yes, I mentioned this as a pro before. However, publishing is a business, and this is a note I have to mention often to my clients. Passion is needed to write the story, but discipline is needed for editing and business planning for publishing and marketing, regardless of if you're a trad or indie author. Amazon is serious about that exclusivity contract. So heaven forbid someone pirate your book and then upload it to another site without you knowing. If Amazon catches wind of that, they are going to take down your book from their site and potentially terminate your account, which means that you are now starting completely over from scratch. And I have seen a couple authors here on YouTube who were able to get their account back after proving it was not them who uploaded it to these third-party sites or other sites in general, but it can be very, very stressful if you don't handle it properly or it can't be sorted out. This is another catch-22 con of it for me. The payout is also an important note to consider. So yes, you can reach up to 4 million readers, but if you only make $1 per book read-through and only 20 people pick it up, you've earned $20. However, if you sell your ebook for $3.99 and earn $2.69 per sale, like I do, you only need 9 readers to purchase your book to make that same amount. Less if you sell at the more competitive rate of $4.99. You have to make the decision of which is more important to you. Having the potential to gain more readers by offering your book for free in Amazon's exclusive library, or earning enough money to make writing and publishing a viable source of income for you, because it will not happen overnight. So a quick note, a lot of those author success stories that we see about, even here on YouTube, look at Sarah Cannon from Heart Breathings. She's been in the business for 14 years. So while yes, she has made $1 million, she did not make $1 million with her very first book in the first month of sales. Same with, if you look at, J.K. Rowling, Stephen King, they built up to that. So yes, they both did it in relatively few amounts of books, but while they were an overnight success, it did not mean that they were immediately being able to live off that income. Especially for them being trad authors, you get paid twice a year. So if you're not good at the management plan of money, then it's still not going to be enough for you. So take that into account whenever you're going into self-publishing or trad publishing, to understand that the success that you are hoping for, it may take time to build up to that. I do recommend trying Kindle Unlimited for at least one of the 90-day periods. I don't know if I mentioned that, but you do. Once you enroll, you have to commit to being in it for 3 months, just to see how it works for your book. I have seen Lyra Parrish. She is a romance author, and she often does it where the first week it's available wide, and then after that it's on KU, so that her readers who aren't subscribed to that program can still read it on their own platforms, and then it's for KU for everyone else. I think that would have probably been a much better idea for me starting out, because I know my books do really well on Everand, formerly Scribed. So that is something that I potentially missed out on because it wasn't there when it first released. But if you have more than one, you can also, one book I should say, you can experiment with links, genres, tropes, etc. to see which one sees more action in KU. Poetry, for me, as I've mentioned, was a flop, but that doesn't mean my young adult titles will experience the same treatment once they're released. Personally, I like the freedom to be able to publish my book wherever I want, and especially to give them for free later on if I so choose. Not to mention, libraries are a huge source of support for authors in general, and I want to be able to have my books paperback and ebooks available for libraries to purchase. So the most important points to consider for you if you are a new author or determining whether Kindle Unlimited is right for you: look at the royalties payout, exclusive versus wide audience, and simplicity in distribution versus the wider range of investments. Publishing is a business, and like all businesses, you're going to make mistakes and need to recoup losses from time to time. Missed Arrows didn't do well in Kindle Select, but you will see me again 3 months from now talk about how many ebook sales I made outside of Kindle Select to compare the experiences as an author of poetry. Let me know in the comments below if you're on Kindle Select, if you are subscribed to Kindle Unlimited as a reader, and if you're not, I am curious to know which digital distributor sells the most of your ebooks. I am currently on Amazon, Draft to Digital, Kobo, Writing Life, and I think there's a fourth one I'm debating. I think it was Publish Drive, but I'm not sure I like the subscription aspect of it, but that's okay. We'll see. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like, share, subscribe, all the clicky button things, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across